72 hours, no food, and by the end of it, your body will have done something most people pay $50,000 for at a longevity clinic. But here's the twist. Almost everyone who tries fasting gets one thing wrong, and it erases every single benefit. So today, I'm breaking down exactly what happens, hour by hour, inside your body during a 72-hour fast, and how to avoid the mistake that ruins it all. For most of human history, eating was not constant. Food came and went. Some days there was plenty, other days, nothing at all. And during those periods without food, your body developed powerful survival systems. Systems designed to keep you alive, sharp, and functioning, even when energy was limited. It learned how to burn stored fat, how to repair damaged cells, how to protect your brain under a stress. But modern life broke that rhythm. Breakfast, snack, lunch, coffee, snack again, dinner, dessert. From morning to night, your body is stuck in a storage mode. Insulin high, fat burning off, repair systems asleep. Fasting flips that switch, and once it flips, your body begins a chain reaction of changes hour by hour that feel like a biological reboot. Let's start with the first 12 hours when everything still feels normal, but the transformation has already begun. Hours 0 to 12. The first 12 hours feel like nothing. You're just burning through whatever you last ate. Blood sugar drops slowly, insulin follows. Your body isn't panicking. It's just doing what it always does after a meal. Nothing dramatic, not yet. Around hour 6, the quick fuel runs out. Your body starts using a glycogen, a stored form of sugar in your liver, like a backup battery. Most people have about 100 grams of it, enough to get through the night. That's why sleeping through the first stretch of a fast feels easy. You're burning reserves while your brain thinks you're resting. But by hour 12, that battery is getting low, and your body notices. Hunger spikes. Cravings get loud and specific. Your brain starts negotiating. A handful of nuts, some crackers, that leftover rice in the fridge that suddenly sounds like a Michelin-starred meal. This is the peak of discomfort for most people, the moment they cave. And it's also the worst possible time to stop. Here's what's really happening. Insulin has dropped to its lowest point in hours, and low insulin is the master key. It unlocks fat stores and activates repair systems and run when insulin is high. Every snack or sip with calories shuts that door again. That hunger is not a problem. It is a signal that your body is preparing to switch fuel sources. At the same time, growth hormone begins to rise, your body's natural anti-aging, fat-burning, muscle-protecting signal. People pay thousands for it at longevity clinics, but fasting triggers it for free. It starts rising at hour 12 and keeps climbing the longer you go. Your body isn't breaking down, it's gearing up. By hour 18, your body is ready for something it hasn't done in a long time, a full metabolic reset. Hours 12 to 24. Around hour 12, the real transition begins. Your glycogen stores are nearly gone, so your body switches to fat. Fat turns into ketones, and ketones become your brain's new fuel. Suddenly, energy feels steady. Mental clarity rises. That's not willpower, that's biochemistry. Ketones suppress appetite and stabilize focus. Then, something deeper activates. Autophagy, your body's self-cleaning system. Damaged cells and broken proteins are recycled to build stronger ones. It's internal maintenance at a cellular level. This isn't fringe science. In 2016, Yoshinori Ohsumi won the Nobel Prize for discovering how autophagy works, one of the most proven cellular repair mechanisms in biology. And the only reliable way to trigger it at scale is to stop eating. By hour 24, the effects compound, inflammation drops, your gut finally rests and begins to regenerate. Stem cells awaken, your heart runs on ketones, which it actually prefers over glucose, and your brain releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a growth factor that helps neurons repair and connect. Even your liver joins in, releasing a small, controlled amount of glucose through gluconeogenesis, keeping blood sugar perfectly balanced without food. It's not chaos, it's precision. And here's the twist. Everything that's happened so far is just the warm-up. Between hour 24 and 48, the process goes full throttle, targeting what no drug on earth can reach. Hours 24 to 48. If you made it to hour 24, you've already done something most people never will. But this is where the fast stops being interesting and starts being remarkable. By hour 48, ketosis isn't a backup system anymore, it's the default. Around 87% of your fuel is now coming from fat. Your body has fully committed. No more glucose cravings, no more hunger alarms. It has found its rhythm, and that rhythm is extraordinarily efficient. Because insulin is now as low as it gets, the floodgates open. Growth hormone surges, up to 20 times higher than normal in some studies. That's your body entering full preservation and regeneration mode at once, aggressively protecting muscle tissue while accelerating fat loss at the same time. Two goals most people think can't coexist. Fasting proves they can. No gym required. That's your body entering full preservation and regeneration mode simultaneously. Meanwhile, autophagy goes into overdrive. It's no longer just cleaning up damaged proteins. Now is going after intracellular pathogens, latent viruses that have been sitting quietly inside your cells, sometimes for decades. Epstein-Barr, herpes simplex, cytomegalovirus, things that no antiviral drug can fully eradicate. Your immune system, finally free from the constant noise of digestion, starts hunting them down. Your mitochondria, the power plants inside every cell, start multiplying through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. More mitochondria boosts energy output, sharpens metabolism, and slows cellular aging. You're not just burning fat, you're rebuilding the infrastructure that produces energy for every single function in your body. Inflammation markers drop significantly across the board. Joints that have been quietly aching start to feel different. Autoimmune conditions that flare predictably with food begin to calm. Your gut, still resting, is now in active repair. Stem cells rebuilding the intestinal lining that years of frequent eating, stress, and processed food had slowly worn down. Most people report something unexpected around this point. They feel lighter, clearer, sharper. Not depleted, but renewed. The bloating is gone. The mental fog lifts. It's the kind of clarity most people haven't felt in years while eating nothing. That's not placebo. That's 48 hours of your biology doing exactly what it was designed to do. But here's the part almost no one talks about. Hour 48 to 72 is where everything you've built so far, the fat burning, the repair, the regeneration, converges into something even more powerful. Something most people don't know the human body can do. Hours 48 to 72. Hour 48 was impressive. Hour 72 is a different category entirely. By now, stem cell production has shifted into high gear. These are blank slate cells your body can send anywhere repair is needed. Gut lining, brain tissue, heart muscle, immune cells. Your body is running a full regeneration protocol, prioritizing damage and sending resources exactly where they're needed most. The kind of therapy some clinics charge tens of thousands to simulate. You're getting it by simply not eating. Your immune system isn't just supported, it's being rebuilt. Research from the University of Southern California shows that prolonged fasting triggers a near-complete turnover of immune cells. Old, worn-out ones are cleared through autophagy. New ones, born from stem cells, take their place. That's why extended fasting is being studied for autoimmune conditions. It gives your body the uninterrupted window it needs to reset a system that's been attacking itself. New mitochondria continue forming. Every upgraded cell becomes more energy efficient, more stress resilient, and biologically younger. You're not just losing fat at this point. You're replacing the machinery that powers your body. Autophagy is now operating at its deepest level. Beyond proteins, beyond pathogens, it's now pruning entire cells, identifying ones that are too damaged to repair and clearing them out entirely. This process, called mitophagy, when it targets dysfunctional mitochondria specifically, is one of the most powerful anti-aging mechanisms known to science. And it only happens this deep during extended fasting. New mitochondria continue forming. Every upgraded cell becomes more energy efficient, more stress resilient, and biologically younger. You're not just losing fat at this point. You're replacing the machinery that powers your body. Then comes the brain. At hour 72, most people expect exhaustion, foggy, confused, desperate for anything edible. Instead, something almost counterintuitive happens. Mental clarity sharpens to a point. Focus narrows. A calm settles in that feels almost meditative. Ketones, Now your brain's primary fuel burn cleaner than glucose, producing less waste and more usable energy. Combined with elevated BDNF, which keeps building new neurons, your brain at hour 72 is running better than it did at hour 0. Sharper, quieter, more efficient. Fat burning is at maximum efficiency, fully adapted, no fallback options, no stored glycogen left. Just a metabolic system operating exactly as evolution designed it to during periods of scarcity. Lean, precise, and more powerful than most people ever get to experience. 3 days, no food, and your body has quietly done more cellular repair work than most people accomplish through months of supplements, biohacking protocols, and wellness routines. This is what people call a full body reset, not because it is magic, but because your body is finally doing what it was designed to do when you stop interrupting it. But right here, at the peak of all these benefits, most people make 3 specific mistakes, not during the fast, but after it. And those mistakes can shut everything down. The third one? It's the one nobody warns you about until it's too late. Mistake 1, no electrolytes. Water alone isn't enough. During fasting, insulin drops and your kidneys stop holding sodium. When sodium leaves, magnesium and potassium follow. Lose those and you'll feel it fast. Headaches, fatigue, cramps, heart palpitations, dizziness. It's not dangerous, it's dehydration. Add sea salt to your water and include potassium and magnesium if you can. This single step prevents almost every negative fasting symptom. Mistake 2, overtraining on day 2. Your body is in deep repair mode, rebuilding immune cells, clearing damaged tissue, creating new mitochondria. It doesn't need you sprinting to prove discipline. Light walking and stretching help. Heavy training drains the same energy your body uses for repair. And that crash will make you break the fast impulsively. Save the hard workouts for after refeeding. Mistake 3, breaking the fast wrong. This is the one that causes the most damage. After 72 hours of repair and reset, people celebrate with pizza or pancakes, but your digestive system has been resting, enzymes are low, your gut lining is freshly regenerated and sensitive. A heavy carb meal shocks the system, causing bloating, nausea, and blood sugar spikes. Start small: protein, healthy fats, and vegetables. Let your body wake up gently. The refeeding window is as important as the fast itself. Most people rush it. The ones who do it right are the ones who actually feel what 3 days of fasting was designed to deliver. Fasting isn't about not eating. It's about creating a space for your body to repair. So maybe the real question isn't, can you go 72 hours without food? It's, what could your body do if you finally gave it the chance? Because once you understand that, you start seeing your body differently. Not as something that needs constant input, but as something that knows how to heal when you stop interfering. But fasting is powerful, and powerful things demand respect. If you have a medical condition, if you're pregnant or nursing, if you've ever struggled with your relationship with food, this is not your path right now. Your body still knows how to heal, just through a different door. Always talk to a doctor before making any major change. Your health is worth that conversation. So the next question becomes, what's still standing in the way of your body's full potential? Subscribe, because once you see what your body is truly capable of, you'll never look at food or health the same way again.